Hello. Welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about 7 things you should do to avoid a yeast infection after swimming. But first, let us talk about the relationship between yeast infections and swimming. Swimming tends to encourage yeast infections. This is not because yeast infections spread through water. And it's also not because of contaminated water. It is more of the fact that people tend to wear wet swimming suits for longer. It is also because chlorinated water, a chemical that is used in most pools, sometimes interferes with the vaginal environment. Both of these factors create a conducive environment in which Candida albicans yeast tends to thrive. So, question is, what can you do to avoid getting a vaginal yeast infection every time you decide to swim? There are 7 things you can do. 1. Time spent in the bath suit. First, reduce the amount of time you spend in your wet bath suit. Doing this will minimize the amount of time that your skin remains damp. This will discourage yeast growth. 2. Rinse after swimming. Second, rinse immediately after swimming. This is great for it will wash away any pool chemicals. It will be great for your skin. Your vagina will also thank you. 3. Dry. The third thing you can do to avoid Candida yeast infections after swimming is to dry the genital area. But make sure that you don't rub vigorously. The last thing yeast cells need is a dry environment. Keeping dry will therefore help keep yeast infections at bay. 4. Avoid vagina-hostile products. The fourth way of avoiding yeast infections after swimming by keeping away from powders, douches and any other scented products. Using these products after taking a swim will definitely affect the balance that exists in your vagina. It will therefore encourage yeast overgrowth, increasing the risks of an infection. Keep away from these and you will minimize the chances of an infection. 5. Cotton panties and loose-fitting dresses. The fifth thing you can do is wear cotton panties and loose-fitting dresses immediately after swimming. These will help to ensure that your genital area is dry. They will also improve aeration around the genital area. They will also therefore eliminate the conditions that usually encourage vaginal yeast growth. 6. Choose an alternative pool. The sixth way of preventing a vaginal yeast infection after swimming is by choosing another pool. If you can, avoid pools that use chlorine. Opt for UV sanitized or ozone sanitized pools. The beach is also a great option. All these alternatives usually contain less vagina-hostile chemicals. Chances of staying Candida-free when using these pools is therefore higher than when using chlorinated pools. 7. Use probiotic supplements and suppositories. According to Mayo Clinic, there is evidence that probiotics and prebiotics help prevent and treat yeast infections. Therefore, you can prevent the vaginal yeast infections from swimming by improving your good bacteria count. Candida yeast infections occur when there is an imbalance in microflora. Swimming in a chlorinated pool causes this imbalance. This is because the chlorine ends up killing even the good bacteria in your vagina. You can always restore your good bacteria count by using probiotics supplements. You can also opt for probiotic suppositories. Prebiotics also work. Use them to help prevent an infection. You can also use them to speed up your recovery after a vaginal yeast infection. That's it. Thank you for watching. And please, don't forget to subscribe.